Hi, Karina. Now, I have a question for you. We've heard about port congestion in China, especially in Shanghai, and that there have been over 500 vessels stuck outside Chinese ports because of all the recent lockdowns. But what I'd like to know is, can you explain the situation and what's the biggest challenge you faced during these lockdowns?
Yes, we've received inquiries from our customers that they saw the Western media reports and considered about the situation of Shanghai port and logistics. First of all, I'd like to show you the tracking data from Shanghai Shipping Exchange. In April, totally 249 container ships on major trade lanes got at Shanghai port. Vessels spent an average of 2.12 days in the port and of 23 hours at berth. Apparently, the port hasn't been such congested as reported by some medias. However, we've seen the import dwell time increase to 12.1 days, which was almost triple the 4.2 days in March. Besides, reefer yard plug capacity was once highly stressed, and the reefer container had to be discharged in neighboring ports. As a matter of fact, these are all caused by a shortage of available trucking.
So, what's happening with the trucking situation? Tell me.
During the initially lockdown period, there was a mass closure of roads and highways, and several provinces increased the restrictions on truckers. Even some of the cities didn't accept the trucker coming from Shanghai. Moreover, truck drivers might experience highway closure, PCR tests again and again, or interim quarantine at expressway service area. So to say, it could take 2 weeks to transport 1,600 kilometers from an inland factory to Shanghai, which only takes 2 days in normal times.
Wow.
Thus, the inland trucking service has been severely impacted, and more than half of the trucking capacity was lost. It also brought additional cost of time and money to the supply.
That's crazy. So, have you seen any improvement recently?
I would like to say yes. Thanks for the efforts and measures taken by the authority and the parties in supply chain. Things are getting better from the end of the April. To mention some of the measures, the Ministry of Transport urged the expressway to resume and the service area to remain operational. The Shanghai Port APP for ePass and EDI/EIR was updated with the new function to adapt for the policies during lockdown. The port offers discounts on terminal charge for import containers. Shipping lines announced the free service or discount on change of destination, detention, and demurrage, and other charges for the shipment from or to Shanghai. As you might know, the citywide lockdown was lifted and all the economic activities have been gradually recovering since June the 1st. Port terminal remain operations as usual. Warehouse resume work. What's more, we can see that much more trucking capacity is returning and the service efficiency from and to Shanghai is gradually improved. The logistics and the supply chains are recovering at a fast pace. So I like to take this opportunity to say, dear valued customer, it's already the time to plan your next shipment. Thank you.